No smoke breaks? Might be the move. Maybe I should get addicted to cigarettes. Nah, because I think I would just smoke them in the basement till the walls turn fucking yellow or something. Been considering that for a while. Librarian, don't take this the wrong way. I think it's just what happens if you watch too many, like, East Asian movies from the 90s and the 2000s. You start going, maybe all this, like, cigarettes are bad for you shit is just propaganda. Look at Tony Leung, bro. Tony Leung's looking all right. He's been smoking in movies since, like, 1981 or something like that. He's okay. Oh, shit, man. This is like the end of Life is Strange. Who we going with? The angry video game nerd or Polly Walnuts? I'm going with you, Polly, but you better not fucking ask me to play no repeats.
Here's your first mystery.
And you better give me a fucking harmonica. That's AVGN, bro. Don't rub it in.
The answer is...
Nah, man, you're talking about AVGN like the lady was talking about Fred in Brief Encounter. You know what I'm talking about? That's Mouth with a hat on. I love a Brief Encounter. Nah, man, she was sick for making Fred hear all that stuff.
Congratulations.
When she's 71 minutes into the infidelity confession and she says, by the way, Fred, and you're like, oh, that's right. Fred's been holding his newspaper like with the corner turned down for an hour and a half just going, I'm gonna be sick to my fucking stomach, man. I watched They Live this morning. Why the fuck didn't Keith David just put the glasses on? I think because he was asked to. I think because he was asked to. I was reading through your letterboxd. I gotta say, Unc, you're onto something with that Training Day review. I honestly think that if Training Day came out in 2026, people would give it like a 3.5. But I think because most of the people on Letterboxd are watching it knowing that it has been glazed as a classic for 26 years since its release, they go into it going, well, even if it's bad, it's at least a 3.5 out of 5. Like, I think if you made a movie with those conceits in 2026, our cynical cinephile asses would be like, no, wait, what do you mean he's in the bathtub? And then they're about to put a, not my words, Cliff Curtis's word. They're about to put a cap in Holmes. And then they pull out his wallet and find like a picture of their cousin who he happened to save from an assault earlier in the day. I think they would have been like, come on, man. That's Training Day! I think it's a testament to Denzel that people are like, you can't criticize Training Day because Denzel's performance is too good. Denzel's performance is good, but the movie sucks. And then I'll just tell you, if you go look at Antoine Fuqua's filmography, people will literally look at 14 awful movies and Training Day and be like, Training Day is the odd one out. Nah, man, I think that they're all kind of, I'm not gonna say equal because I'd probably take Training Day over like the Equalizer 2 or whatever, but they fooled you once, that's all I'm gonna say. NL, I just saw a video of Cracked Out Uncle and thought of you. Yo, has anybody here seen The Daytrippers, directed by Greg Mottola?
Say hello to Mom.
Stanley Tucci at the party is giving huge Cracked Out Uncle vibes.
You feel like
He's literally at the party doing the thing where he goes like...
watching anime.
Okay.
He's doing Cracked Out Uncle, bro. Can somebody get a clip of Stanley Tucci doing Cracked Out Uncle at the party? Librarian, can you find this? Is this on YouTube?
But I'd pick you.
Stanley Tucci's in it? I might have to watch it. Okay, it is. He's in the movie for literally like 94 seconds, but it's still worth watching. That's Heat, bro. I mean, it was Heat for a couple minutes back in like 2016. Do you want the Day Trippers clip? I mean, listen, if you could find a way to distribute the Day Trippers clip with a shareable link so that chat could determine whether or not they feel like he's giving Cracked Out Uncle. Oh my god, dude, he's So by the way, this is like omega spoilers for the Day Trippers, but this is 42 seconds. Tell me, does he or does he not have Cracked Out Uncle energy? Okay, so he knows what he's doing. And then Hope Davis is like, oh, ain't nothing crazy about this. That's, powering down. No, I ain't going down that easy. Oh, shit. Look, he's giving Cracked Out Uncle. Am I crazy? We'll probably stop it right about there. Why? Well, some pivotal events happen, I'd say in about an eighth of a second or something like that. He's so much more relaxed. But I mean, I don't want the whole thing to get DMCA'd, but this thing is like, it's a crazy cracked out uncle energy. Should we like idealize this? What do you mean should we idealize? Why are you asking me how you should feel about it? You ain't seen the damn movie, bro. You've seen one clip out of context. How do I feel about it? I mean, I feel bad for Hope Davis that like Stanley Tucci's been keeping a hell of a secret from her. I feel bad for her that he lied to her. I feel bad for her their mom is like really, really overbearing. I feel bad for her dad who drove them around all fucking day and got not a single lick of praise. But you know what? He finds that there's just virtue in the duty of being around his family, to be honest. Like he don't stress out too much about that. Give him half a sandwich. He'll be okay. 2 5 stars in a row. Yeah, bro, 2 5 stars in a row. I watched Brief Encounter and Cleo from 5 to 7. I'm not going to give one of them 4 stars just so people think I'm not a 5 stars merchant. That's insane. You watch 2 of the best movies of all time, you observe them with objective eyeballs and rate them accordingly, man. Godard tomorrow? I'm thinking I need like a Jason Momoa movie to mix it up or something like that. Wait, this is good too. Been waiting for you to fucking show yourself. Training Day, 2 stars? Fuck you. I'm 24, never watched the movie. It fucking rips. That's my average hater right there. Great parody of my average hater. You never saw the movie? I've seen the movie. That's why I'm the only person whose Training Day review you should actually trust. Can I tell you, it kind of gave me an existential crisis this morning to be watching Cleo from 5 to 7 on the bike, but have Dan stream up on the computer monitor. And it took 45 minutes of the movie for him to even get off of the starting soon screen. And then the next 45 minutes were just his face talking and like, I don't know, trying to set up his Discord with Jobs or something. I'm not saying I'm doing anything better, by the way, but I was like, damn, Agnes Varda did this shit in 90 minutes. She was downright economical, directorially. Cleo from 5 to 7, incredible. Only thing that would be better, Cleo from 6 to 7. The Kingsman is really bad, so the Suicide Squad should be over that. Why did you see The Kingsman? For a while, I was loath to give up my status amongst millennials, and the only thing millennials love more than The Office is like, hey, there's a new movie that went direct to streaming. Oh shit, Mark Wahlberg, Jason Momoa movie that went direct to Amazon Prime. This has got to be good. So I was just watching stuff because it was like, hey, it's out now and I can watch it. Now, I'm becoming even more annoying. I'm becoming like a 22-year-old Gen Z cinephile who is like, why the fuck are 22-year-olds telling me like, oh, if you like Cleo from 5 to 7, you got to watch this other Agnes Varda movie. You're not supposed to, your favorite movie is supposed to be Daddy's Home 2. Why the fuck are you in your second year of college telling me about like, but what's your favorite Jacques Demy movie? Is it The Umbrellas of Cherbourg or The Young Girls of Rochefort? Like, it's so crazy, man. It's aspirational, don't get me wrong, but like, and I'll take it any day over the millennials that are like, hey, have you seen, bro, don't look up. Here's the thing, go into it like it's a satire. We're literally living it right now. I own the Agnes Varda complete collection, but never tapped in. Then I dropped the box and tore the cardboard. I hate myself. I'm fake. Nick, you should tap in. Cleo from 5 to 7 is only 90 minutes long. It's crazy, man. Unironically, Cleo from 6 to 7 is the best part of the movie. Every time I see NL log a movie, I check a runtime. Bro, I'm only watching stuff that's over 100 minutes long on Saturdays. I'll save you a click. r/saved you a click. The good news is, like, nowadays, they don't make good movies that are 90 minutes long. They make decent movies that are 90 minutes long and bad movies that are 2.5 hours long. But back in like the 60s and 70s, they were making good movies that were 90 minutes long. I don't know if it's because like film was expensive or some shit like that, but like they were working within their constraints back then, man. All I know, and I apologize because I've done this bit a lot, but when you pick the movie on Criterion Channel and it starts with that Janus Films logo, you know you're in good hands. Purge all of the anxiety from within yourself. You're going to watch something, it's at the very least worth having watched. My friend gave Les Bonheur 3 out of 5, so why are you lying? That's crazy. Honestly, I was crashing out Because Les Bonheur is an incredible film. I think it's a very affecting piece of media. But then also reading all the comments on Reddit and on letterboxd that are like, what an ambiguous film. I don't know what to think about it. Did she or didn't she? I don't know. And what does it say? That maybe their life just had too much beauty. Maybe they were suffering from too much of a good thing. And I'm like, were we watching the same fucking movie? She was married to the fucking Antichrist, bro. And society did not give a fuck. That's what was he hot? Yes. Yes, he was hot. And there's two takeaways from Agnes Varda's 1965 film, Les Bonheur, okay? The first takeaway is we need to stop giving the French 2-hour lunch breaks until we can figure out what the fuck is going on. Because if this dude had 2 15-minute piss breaks and 30 minutes to eat a sandwich, none of this shit would have happened. And the second one is, ladies, this is what happens when you marry a guy this handsome. You should be marrying slightly uglier guys, okay? This guy is too handsome. Are you naive? You should have known something was going to go down. Should have married a guy that's a little bit uglier. Letterboxd users too uptight to make the obvious joke? No, bro, look at my fucking comments. They all say Les Bonheur, which is funny. And it's kind of like what the movie's about anyway, but another misogyny supercut incoming? Bro, what are you talking about? I gave Les Bonheur 5 out of 5. It's going to be the first movie I put in my top 4 on Letterboxd. In spite of myself, I'm literally the number one ally that women have. The only people who think I'm a misogynist are men. Women love me, man. They love me. And we love you. We love your film takes. We love your nuanced takes on Agnes Varda's feminist take on the French New Wave. Hold on, buddy. Who's your ally? Chibli? Because he reads Murakami and gave... He got cyberbullied into deleting his review of I Saw the TV Glow because he got drunk on an airplane watching it and gave it like 2.5 stars or whatever. Chibli, that's your ally. That's your ally. Murakami does not help your case. I know, that's why I brought it up. It's his case. Devil Wears Prada 2 this Friday. You must consume. Happy Narwhal, don't take offense to this. You must consume. Yes, get the girls together. Watch The Devil Wears Prada 2. Pre-order the Blu-ray. It's cheaper to pre-order the Blu-ray when you get your movie ticket. If you want to buy the Blu-ray later, it'll be $40. If you buy it in a bundle with the movie ticket, it'll only be $32. You'd be stupid not to pre-order the Blu-ray. Get the popcorn bucket. Yes, Meryl's back. Queen Meryl. C+ from IndieWire. That's pretty good. 2.5 out of 4 from Slant Magazine. C's get degrees. That's true. Your last 10 reviews have an average of 4.9 and a heart. Okay, so let's take a look at these movies and let's see which one has to be sacrificed. All right, so there's Les Bonheur, Cleo from 5 to 7, David Lean's Brief Encounter, Lingua Franca, The Daytrippers, Festin, An Autumn's Tale, Kurosawa's Throne of Blood, RoboCop, Yojimbo, Rashomon, and Nirvana the Band, The Show. So which one are we putting at a 2.5 so that people don't think our letterbox is performative, bro? You don't want to say it, but it's An Autumn Tale. Low key, I could move Throne of Blood down 0.5 star. Did you know that Kevin Hart has a movie called Die Hart where he plays Kevin Hart? Can I fucking blow your mind? Did you know they made a second one? Did you know he's in another movie called Die Hart 2 that literally came out a year after Die Hart? That's crazy, man. That's insane. I will admit, you have to go back 11 movies to find a movie that I did not give like 4.5 or higher. And that's Tiny Furniture, bro. I mean, I've been watching some peak shit. Keep in mind, listen, I'm literally chat is a monolith to me. The same people who are mad that I've been watching too much Kino Cinema were also mad that I gave F1 2.5, when honestly it deserves a 2. The more I think about that movie, and I know it's one of those movies, it's not art, it's product. You're not meant to think about it, but it does not deserve a 2.5. A 2.5 was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I wonder like if I had, I think what I'm going to do is on stream, when I get to 100 movies, I'm going to do a letterbox list on stream, ranking the 100 movies that I've seen so far in 2026. But the real sacred cow is figuring out which of the 5 stars is the worst? What's the worst 5-star that I've seen in 2026, man? I'd have to, like, something's gotta be the worst. Too difficult? Well, we like to do difficult things. That's why I chose this job. I will also say, I think I might even have some 4.5s that I could elevate over a 5. But I'd have to think about it. Some movies that have grown in the rear view as opposed to when I watch them. And some movies that perhaps have diminished with the benefit of hindsight. It ain't gonna be Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights is not, that's not gonna end up on the bottom, that's for sure. I have to think about it. I don't know, man. That's fucking hard. Haters will tell you Dead Ringer should have been a 4.5. Nah, man. Dead Ringer should have been a fucking 6. You know what? I'll say it dead ass. Of the 5 stars that here's the 5 stars that I've reviewed, or the movies that I've given 5 stars from 2026, okay? Blue Velvet, There Will Be Blood, Marty Supreme, Barton Fink, Hard Boiled, Dead Ringers, Agira, The Wrath of God, The Umbrellas of Cherbourg, Boogie Nights, I Saw the TV Glow, When Harry Met Sally, The Celebration, Brief Encounter, Cleo from 5 to 7, and Les Bonheur. The worst of all of them is Marty Supreme. I'm sorry to say it. I still think it's a 5-star. Marty Supreme is on the bottom of the list, not just because it's the newest, not just because of, anti-recency bias. It's the worst of the 5 stars that I've seen this year. Now, the real question, are there any 4.5s that clear it? Oh, I'd have to think about it. Oh, I'd have to figure out how to change the filter to show that. Well, let's see. What are the 4.5s from this year? Bob Trevino Likes It, Sentimental Value, Splits View, No Other Choice, Sorry Baby, The Green Knight, Police Story, Scanners, Ghost Dog, Tokyo Godfathers, Love in the Afternoon, In the Mood for Love, Silence, Chat, Silence, Francis Han, Nirvana the Band, The Show, The Movie, RoboCop, Throne of Blood, and Autumn's Tale. Damn, there's some fucking heat in here, man. Realest shit I ever said in Chibli's stream, and I knew it was real because he couldn't reply. And it's your fault, chat, by the way, just so you know this, it's literally your fault. Chibli watching Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, and only giving it a heart is your fault. Because what that means to me, sometimes you say it best when you say nothing at all. He wanted to give it a 4, but he didn't want to deal with all the comments that were like, why did you hate this movie so much? I know, because I gave Sinners a 4, and I'm still dealing with people calling me racist in the reviews. He didn't want to deal with the backlash from giving a sacred cow a 4 instead of a 4.5 or a 5. So he said, you know what? Fuck it. Just give it a heart so I can signal that I've seen it and move on. Feel the same way about Speed Racer? I haven't seen it yet. The world was a different place when it came out, to be honest. Because when it came out, we didn't know it was good. We only figured out it was good like, I don't know, it was like 6 years after it came out or something like that. Speed Racer in the theater changed my life. Yeah, but did you see it in the theater in 2008 or did you see it in the theater in like 2024? Like, Ben, be so fucking for real with me right now. 2008? All right, well, fair enough. So, okay, listen, I'll look up the fucking box office for Speed Racer. Box office mojo, Speed Racer. Because I don't think all y'all saw Speed Racer in 2008. $120 million budget, $43 million domestic gross. Some of you are fucking lying. Movie tickets are $1 million each, and 50 of you said you saw it. Okay, whatever you say, bro. They're showing it at the Park Theater next month. I probably can't go, but it'd be nice to virtue signal and say I'm going to pull up. So I'm seeing how it did. What was this? 67% drop week 1 to week 2. What were they smoking back then, man? 6, 7, yes, man. You should go. Yeah, okay, maybe you think I'm Francois from Les Bonheur. Maybe I'll just drop my kid off with some random old lady next to a pond so I can handle some important business. It ain't 1965 in Vincent. Actually, that's a good point. I could probably see Speed Racer with my kid. She might fuck it up for all of you in the audience, though, because she might be, like, making a bunch of noise. You're saying take your kid, but then, like, in 11 days, when you see me at the Park Theater and some kids in the audience crashing the fuck out, you're going to be like, why did I say that shit? Is ADHD the movie? She'll enjoy it? What are you trying to say? What do you give Firewalk with me? Can I say something to farm -2s, but over time, this take is going to age well? David Lynch fans need to just chill just for like 6 months. I like David Lynch. I watched Blue Velvet. I gave it a 5. I thought it was a seminal film. But every time you talk about any movie it being looped back into David Lynch, or like, hey, this has the guy from Twin Peaks in it. Oh, I remember, I saw this guy. Whoa, isn't that this guy from Fire Walk with Me? Isn't this one of the actors that was in Twin Peaks? You just gotta chill a little bit, because you're overexposing him, man. You gotta just simmer on it just a little bit. Stream's off to a horrible start. I like to tank the vibes and bring it back later. Like yesterday when I said that I thought that the Karen haircut actually looks kind of good, except I believe it. I don't know what you want me to say. Sometimes you see a middle-aged lady rocking the Karen haircut and it kind of hits, man. It kind of hits. That's crazy, and I like short hair on women. What is this fucking Arkansas wokeness, bro? It's 2026. Everyone likes short hair on women, bro. You ain't special. You out here on the playground saying some shit like, I don't think there are such things as girl colors and boy colors. Yeah, bro, we know. How do you keep sniping me? Well, you keep typing the real thoughts that are in your head. What do you mean, how do I keep sniping you? Some fucking funny comment in 2026 to say, I'm not like other guys, I like women with short hair. Bro, everyone likes women with short hair. Leave us alone? You're the ones typing, okay? That's all I'm saying. Corey's bi? It's not for me to say. Well, can I say something, though? Let me go to his letterboxd. With God as my witness, I don't think I've ever seen this motherfucker give a movie 5 stars. Okay, he's given like 30 movies 5 stars. Iron Man 2? Okay, Corey, I'm not trying to put you on... I genuinely didn't go here to put you on the spot for what movies you gave 5 stars. But Iron Man 2 being 5 stars is kind of insane. Have we done... Okay, there's some in here I 100% agree with. I mean, adaptation, absolutely, man. Gremlins, Ghostbusters, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Back to the Future, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Wait, is this how I find out my friend Corey is Gen X, man? And The Empire Strikes Back? Nah, he's chill because he gave The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly 5 stars too. Also, Corey's a real one because he gave American Beauty 5 stars. I think that movie's really good. Kevin Spacey, not a good guy. The movie's good. Do the voice? What's my... Oh, you mean the Frank Underwood? He does talk to the camera in that movie, too. He's kind of like a soliloquy merchant. French cinema? Nah, today I did Spanish cinema. I watched Golden Balls. I thought that this was a movie... I saw it on the Criterion Collection and said, Javier Bardem, Benicio del Toro, Margarita de la Medeiros. Surely other people have seen this movie. I can't wait to talk about it with them. And then I watched it and I logged it on letterboxd. And it's got nobody has reviewed it in history. So nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about when I say, nah, man, nah. I mean, I didn't like the guy, but you hate to see that. It's all right. I mean, I definitely would not, like the last 4 movies or something like that, I would definitely recommend watching to stay up on the lore, the northernlion lore, but you don't need to watch Golden Balls. It's just fine. It's not bad. It's 90 minutes, but it's unessential viewing. Let's put it that way. Does Javier show balls? No, he shows a lot of chest, which is enough for some people. Doom Generation kind of sick. Oh, really? It's kind of sick that they iced that convenience store owner for nothing, for charging them $6.66 for $4 worth of food. It's sick. And bro was still talking after his fucking head popped off. Well, he was pretty old. Dumb and dumber ass. What's next on the watch list? Great question. The answer is I don't even know until I get on the bike, to be honest. This morning I watched Golden Balls. I needed something a little bit less Kino. I watched too much Peak in a row. I could feel myself being like I'm kind of peaked out. Like I got to the top of the mountain and I'm like, it's like if you got to the top of Everest, you would look at K2 and be like, that's not even that tall. So I had to walk it back a little bit. So I watched something a little weightless. I'm sorry, like I wish I could. I'm not gonna spend 4 bike rides to watch Castration Movie. That's one that's gonna have to wait until I find myself with like a 5-hour window. It's just 4 bike rides for one movie is really tough. 2 on Drive My Car. I could do Drive My Car on a 180, but here's why. Instead of pitting 2 bad bitches against each other, why don't we just all take the opportunity to dunk on television instead? And I'm gonna get a lot of -2s here, but I'm right, so I don't care. The Pit is good, full stop. But it's really tough to justify watching a whole season of The Pit when one season of The Pit is like 600 minutes, which could easily be at a minimum 5 different movies from different directors, from different perspectives, from different genres, etc., etc. It's a one-day binge. No, motherfucker, 10 hours of television is not a 1 hour binge or a one-day binge. Let's not be glib. That's obviously insane. Just remember, I need to finish watching Rental Family. Legitimately good movie that I wanted to hate because I think it would be cool to hate it, but I couldn't hate it. I found it very charming. What movie should I watch today? For an individual like you? Probably the Jake Gyllenhaal, Conor McGregor Roadhouse remake from a couple of years ago. I think you would really vibe with it. Fuck you. Well, I heard it was good, man. My friend from college told me it was good. He told me it was just like a good time. Past Lives was a 2.5 star. What is it like to have no interiority? I won't fight with my chat because it's the first of the month. And I'll be streaming and dreaming about 90s movies again. Watch Clockwatchers on the bike. Thought it was a 2-star movie even though it had Parker Posey. Past Lives was mid. No, you got it confused with Materialist, nephew. Materialist was mid. Maybe even kind of bad. I'm not watching shit movies to fix my distribution. It's the May 1st is a crazy day on Criterion. The first of the month is great. You get to listen to Bone Thugs, and it's the Criterion channel refreshes, which means you get to choose from an entire new crop of movies. So I chose Clockwatchers as pack one, pick one. I just found myself a little bit disappointed, but I'm glad people like it. I'm not saying it's like an evil movie or whatever. Not sure how I feel about Orange with the fuck-ass Andy Serkis haircut. Did you know that Andy Serkis Animal Farm came out, man? I saw on letterboxd today, I saw someone reviewed it. It came out in 2025, apparently. Maybe it played the festival circuit. Also, it has the lowest score I think I've ever seen as a consensus on letterboxd. It has, like, almost exclusively 1 and 1.5 star reviews. I didn't know it was, like, it's a kid's version of Animal Farm, where, like, apparently Napoleon farts and shit like that. Like, it's not an animated adaptation of Animal Farm. Like, it's literally, like, for children. It has a happy ending? Well, like, I guess I just don't understand, like, why the fuck you would ever do that. Clockwatchers is great. You're Parker Posey posting. I'm actually Parker Posey posing, because I gave it a 2 out of 5. But I'll defend to the death their right to make the movie, but I just... About 45 minutes into the movie, I said, who cares? Who cares about any of this? Because I surely don't. Who cares about this low-stakes office drama? Is it real? Is it a reflection of real life? 100% it's a reflection of real life. And it speaks to the transient nature of friendship in an office environment. But I'm sorry. I just don't care. I don't care who's stealing the pencil cups and the staplers. Parker Posey's our little indie gem. Is this Trump? Parker Posey, we love her. We love her. They're saying Parker Posey. They're saying she has your friend's older sister energy. They're saying when you're in the 9th grade, she had your friend's older sister back from her first semester of college. And we mean it as a compliment, we do. I'm an only child. That might be the problem, might be the solution, might be the problem. Huh, is Apollo? Ain't no friend that I've ever heard of. Do they smoke Palace in Huh? My reaction when I find out Bruce Willis' freaky French girlfriend from Pulp Fiction is also Javier Bardem's freaky Spanish wife in Golden Balls. Anybody else know what the fuck I'm talking about? Yeah, kinda. Did people watch Golden Balls because I watched it? I feel like I might have been the best thing to happen for the marketing of Golden Balls since 1993. I did. I apologize for that. Because the movie is it's all right, but it's not that spectacular. I'm watching Nomadland this weekend. Literally, don't blame me for that. I'm telling you not to do that. Hello. Just enjoyed a submarine sandwich. Bono, if he sold out. Hello. My foot-long tuna roll. With all ingredients they love to throw, but it's you. Where the meats have no names? Where the meats have no names. I just know that they're made out of pork. Made out of pork. Subway Bloody Sunday. Subway Bloody Subway. It totally works, man. Can't believe the news today. They gave us $5 subs, then took them all away. Yeah, dude, it writes itself. I guess that's a fucked up thing to say when I'm the motherfucker stealing your writing, but so from my perspective, it definitely seems like it's writing itself. In the name of sub, yeah. I'll live in the name of sub. To be placed on my sub. One more olive to be placed on my sub. Something strange sitting in your gut. Who you gonna call? That Subway. An invisible sub going in your butt. Ow! Who you gonna call? That Subway. I didn't order no sub. That's so true. I am a man who works at Subway. I place the meats my customers ask, and then you come in. He places the meats his customers ask. Subway, I'm listening, by the way. Subway Canada, at least. I am a man of cheese and mayo. Now you're talking. Now you're fucking talking.